Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to more Fallout 4 mods. Today we have a most requested console mod. I know you could just kind of adjust this on PC, but this is Fov Items. And if you don't know what Fov stands for, it's field of view. So we can actually change our field of view on console. Thank fuck for that, because I play on a monitor and I play really close to my monitor, right? And I like having my field of view real high. But this is, so we're looking at base default field of view here on your gun here. You can get mostly the amount of arms you can see and so on and so forth. And also in third person, your field of view gets here real tight, right? Like, you know, pulls up right up close to you when you want to aim in third person over the shoulder. Nobody freak out because I shot there. If you would like to do this, you just go over it here once you got it, and then you got these two categories here, FOV and FOV third person aiming. So we can go all the way up. Like the highest, I think, field of view we got here is 180. So let's just take that to be interesting. So build one of those. They're free. They don't cost anything. They don't need any resources. We can change also this to 180 and then get somewhere in the middle here, like 110. And then obviously there's 10 for third aim. Like, so if you really want to just like be super tight on it, there's the long range of things here. So these things have to be reset every time that you re-enter the game. So let's when you load up the game, you're at your base field of view. The game's at base, so you can change it here from this. They're under aid, I believe. Yes, right here. So if we want to change our field of view to 110, we'll just click 110 and it'll pop it, and then we're at 110 field of view. All right, so we can see a lot more stuff as you see here. If we're just standing here, we can see the chemistry station. We can kind of see the turret there. So let's go to 180 to be crazy. Oh, the game just broke. Maybe don't go 180 because like the game will break. This is live testing. We could just hit 110. 110. Look, it's fine. But I believe if I remember correctly, the game operates at 60. Let's see if we can test this real quick, just like live. Do we have a 60 here? We do have a 60. Let's make 60 and then put it back to 60 and try to see the comparison. So obviously, the field of view enhances how much you can see in your peripheral vision, essentially. So right here, right now, in 110, the edge is like the edge of that sanctuary sign. So if we make it back to 60, we cannot really see anything in comparison. We can't even see the sign at all. We can't see the turret there. That doesn't exist. This is, I believe, the game's default field of view. It might be slightly higher than this. I think I have like 90 in here even. We'll look at 90. You can kind of see most of the sign, right? This is a little bit different than 110. Some people, and each person's preference is going to be on them, right? So my preference is keep it pretty high. Obviously, we don't want to go 180 because the game literally shits itself. But like somewhere around 110, 120 range is where I like to keep my field of view at, because I can see a lot more things. You can see people flanking you. It feels a lot more natural to me, especially because I sit close to a monitor. Maybe if you're on a TV, your preference will differ. So let's see if we can get something high that actually like doesn't break things. Let's go 140. Let's see. I'm just testing this out live here, and I like to see these things. And I mean, because obviously, if you're a person who likes to play at extreme fields of view, you'd like to know that 180 does not work for you. 140 seemingly works here. It seems to. Yeah, it just is. See, when you get really high when your field of view like this, it feels weird when you're moving around because you can see so much. Like the clouds are rendering weird, right? Like everything is just like distorted a little too much for me. It's functioning here, but it's getting real fuzzy on some things. But it is functional. I mean, most people don't operate, like I said, at 140. 110 is about right for me, right? Like I'm sitting here at 110. Everything seems to look fine. As you see, when you use it, it just gives you automatically to back as items. You don't have to craft it again. It just sits in your inventory forever. 110 sits about all right to where you can see a lot of things. And then, like I said, this works for third person as well. So we're sitting here, default third person aim. We're like zoom in, and it's like, you know, it gets right up in there. So maybe you want to still see more things when you have third person aim. So that's what we got some of these for. We got 110 for third. We got 180 here. I don't know if 180 is third person. Yeah, that breaks it. 180 is too much. It's just the game cannot handle 180. So let's do 110 third person aiming. And then you see, because our field of view is 110, we're kind of walking around like this. All it does is move the gun, right? You don't lose field of view here. So you can see all these things that you're seeing. You're walking around, you're being a sneaky motherfucker. You're like sneaking around up on some people. And you're like, when I aim at one of them, you're like, shit, aim. And then you actually see this person take shots, hide back behind cover, whatever you want to do. But you don't have to be sitting there zoomed in so far that you lose peripheral vision. You keep your peripheral vision, but you don't focus on one target, aim down sight, get that aim down sight accuracy. So if you'd like to download this mod for yourself, there'll be a link down in the description to where the easiest place where you could do that at. It works, and I like it. Obviously, 180 doesn't work. That's a little bit bananas. It's just a little too much. But hopefully you guys found it entertaining, at least that it did break. And because that's what mods are about. Sometimes you gotta break your game a little bit. But if you want to do this, you can obviously download, pick whatever. You can mess around with them on your own time. You can figure out which one you like and which one you want to put on. Keep that in your inventory. Get rid of the rest of them, and make sure every time you load up the game, you activate your field of view again. You'll be playing with that new and improved field of view, and therefore have better peripheral vision and be able to see your surroundings better, and just have more an enjoyable time playing the game. It's something that PC players have enjoyed for a long time with console commands. It's something we get in the form of mods on console, so it works out well for everybody. If you have enjoyed the video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would like rating down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever time it may be, and I'll see you in the next episode.